morning, Central Texas. Meteorologist Faith Colbert here. And as you can see, I'm not in the studio. I am downtown Temple where we're excited about First Fridays. I'm live here at Trano, so coming up after full weather, I'll have more details with the owner, Jacob, here, giving you more details on what to expect. But first, we're going to get into the forecast and what to expect right now as you're heading out the door and for the rest of your next 7 days coming up. Here's a live look in Temple right now. People getting their Friday morning started. Temperature is pretty consistent with those seasonal average values near about the mid 60s, what many of us are starting our morning off with. Those winds, they're still pretty calm. They're somewhat still out of the north, but as you can see, winds are starting to shift a little bit more so out of the east, southeast as we progress throughout the day. That's what's going to be the number one factor that's going to try to help to pull in some more moisture and humidity in from the Gulf. Right now, not the case. We have to wait until the sun comes up for the atmosphere to get a little bit more unstable, and that's when we'll see that chance for a few stray showers to be possible later on today. So you have a majority of your day till about lunchtime to enjoy dry conditions, but once again, as we get warmer, the atmosphere gets a little bit more unstable. That'll pull in more humidity. There goes that chance for a few stray showers around about 3, 4 o'clock. I do anticipate most of this rain to be gone by the time we're getting near about kickoff at about 7 o'clock this evening. But even then, there may be a chance for just a brief stray shower still possible. But definitely as you're heading home, getting into those overnight hours into your Saturday morning, dry conditions will be back in the region for you to enjoy a weekend of just gorgeous weather here in Central Texas. We're talking low 90s to upper 80s throughout both Saturday and Sunday. Now we notice a change in our forecast as we get into behind the weekend. High pressure is what's influencing that. But as we get into Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, you see more moisture is going to try to work its way in from the south. That is influenced by some tropical moisture, which majority of those plumes, most of that is going to stay relatively south of us. We kind of get just the back end of that, and so that's why rain chances, any rain we do see, will be on the minimal end. Now the National Hurricane Center is marking an area of development that's relatively close. We're watching at about a 10% chance over these next 7 days over Florida, and we do notice that that other area, the second one, has just been bumped up recently to now a medium chance. We'll give more details onto that update that the National Hurricane Center has just put out in just a moment. Nonetheless, here's a look at our 7-day, our Killeen Regional Airport cam as you're getting your morning started. Temperatures, conditions, pretty consistent with what we've been seeing the entire week. Upper 80s, low 90s. Like I mentioned, that tropical moisture tries to filter in a little bit more into the state into Monday, Tuesday, a little bit into Wednesday, but rain will be pretty low and minimal, similar to like what we're seeing today. So that makes it a perfect forecast for your first Friday. That brings me into my friend Jacob. He is Trano's owner here. Now tell me a little bit about what people can expect as they're heading downtown Temple today.
So today we could start the day off at First Street Roasters, which is right next door to Trano. It's inside the same building. And then for First Friday this evening, we have a balloon twister for the kids. We have happy hour from 6 to 9, and then we also have KG Entertainment out for music trivia this evening. So lots to do down on First Street, and we look forward to seeing everyone.
Right, and like you mentioned, if people want to get the fun started, they can go ahead and get a cup of coffee right now. But we're right here at the playground, all the different events and activities. Tell me a little bit more about those parents, what they can anticipate if they're bringing the kids, little ones, or things like that.
So we do have a big playground out here. It's two of them actually. One's for the little kids, one for the bigger kids, and then we always have areas down at the lawn, which is behind Trano, for people to run around and have fun in. Lots of patio space for the parents to watch the kids play and eat food and drink a beer at happy hour. There's so many things to do, so much space here at Trano, so we hope everyone makes it out.
Great. Yeah, Jacob, like you mentioned, exciting things going on. So Mike and Lindsay, I'm going to send it back to you guys in studio.